All right. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna get stuck going a few first tries on this, but we shall see how it do. Sticky. All right, so it's pretty sticky because I didn't dust it a lot, and what you have is a mixture of the sanded concrete mixed with sticky wax. So you got sticky wax and sanded concrete. So you now have a thick conglomerate on top of the ledge of basically of wax, but it's I wonder if... So it's thick. That's why it's so important to dust it. Get the dust off, get the concrete off, get the concrete dust off, and then wax again. Jeez, I'm so tired, I can't even jump. I should note the approach sucks. This is your approach right now, which really sucks. And that sole felt so slow, I feel like the groove might be better. Definitely slides, but I'm just really cooked at the moment. And the approach is a lot shittier than I anticipated, but I'm anticipating, this will be gone at some point. But at least I know. I think I did a lot of this just to show just to do it, because it's one of these things I had on the back burner. Oh, again. Most of the spots in New York I've been thinking about for, if not 10 years, 15 years, maybe goddamn near 18 years, where I'm like, because I know I've been skating Roosevelt Island ledge forever, and I've always been like, oh, that'd be nice to skate, but I never really looked at it and went, I'll put in that work, and you never really think about how much work is involved, and I've always thought, okay, who's gonna help me? And I think I've finally gotten past that point where I care about who's around and who's gonna help me. Because it's not what I realize most people ain't about this life. So, gotta do awa. Gotta do awa. Do awa. Actually, while I'm on that note, since that ledge kind of sucks, I'm gonna just see how realistic this would be, considering how tired I am. I really came here to skate the rail, and then I just was like, just enjoying myself. I actually hopped into the water. The tide is extremely low, so I saw some guppies in the water, and I was just like checking them out, wondering how I would catch them. If I was back in Trinidad, these are things we would have done. We would have caught a bunch of them and then took them into this area of the house that we had, where there was a pond that wasn't really utilized, and it was pretty shitty, and we would fill it up with like tadpoles. And then I remember turning around one day and was like, oh shit, there's mad frogs. Either way, I hopped in because the tide's super low. It's still super low. And then there's like rocks, and then there's even like some concrete blocks. Stood on one of them, went down on some rocks, dropped the deuce as I normally do, But then what I noticed was that there was a bird that I've never seen before. A single solitary bird with like a long kind of thing coming off the back of its head. The bird had to be about the size of, like a red-tailed hawk, or maybe between the size of a duck and a goose. And this bird was like halfway in the water on the rocks at some points, and it was essentially just scooping up some of these little fish at a time. And I was trying to see if it was waiting for larger fish to maybe feed its family or not, or if it was just doing its own thing. And this happened around 2:30. But yeah, I was just checking out the nature out here, and just enjoying the water, to be honest with you. It's funny, about 2 hours ago, it was the stream, the tide was, the water was rushing. And since I've been here since midnight, I've been here approximately since midnight. It's probably 4 a.m. now. And since then, there has been 0 vessels that I've seen go up or down this channel, this waterway, which I thought was interesting. And the water has been relatively calm. It's like super calm right now, so still and tranquil. But around an hour ago, so if it's let's say it's 4:30 now, somewhere around 3:30, it was rushing and gushing, and I couldn't understand why. But it's just one of these things where if you're not out here, you won't observe these things. You won't see these things firsthand. And it's funny because the water now is also a lot dirtier or murkier looking, whereas earlier it was pretty clear and I could see straight into the water. Now I can barely see into it. It just looks green. Yeah, that I mean, fuck, I'm so tired. Alright, I wonder if I can skate this rail. Maybe I can just get one trick on this rail. The goal really was to get it. Dude, I've been, if I'm being real, I was dreaming about this rail for probably the last 2 weeks. And I thought I knew what it looked like and remember the height. And I'm like, oh, I'm actually wrong. And it's actually better than I thought it was. But I remember it being lower. I just remember sacking it. This is after my injury, trying to do a soul grind and struggling to get on a soul. And now that I'm confident I can do soul, I'm like, yo, I really am just been dreaming about like a KG 3 out, True Mizu 3 out, AO top porn, maybe 3 out. And then I want to start learning my AO top souls and AO top acids, which I've never really done ever on a rail. I've done a true soul, I think, on a rail, but never really laced it officially. Geez, this rail would be a lot of fun if I wasn't so fucking cooked. All right, let's just get a soul, man, because that fucking ledge sucks. Fucking ledge. Fucking thing sucks. That's what I'm talking about. Sure enough, there's a fucking vessel all of a sudden coming down the way. My lower back crap. Can you guys see anything? How can you guys even see from here? So out of it, but I came for something, and waxing that shit up the way I did, I gotta wait until it rains to like beat that ledge up a bit. Probably come back Tuesday or Wednesday. But I really, geez, I'm looking at this fucking thing now and I'm realizing even with these crash pads, like, damn, like, you know when you have that feeling and it's like go time? That feeling was early in the week, but like even now as I'm tired, I'm like, shit, I was gonna come here and you know what it is too, when I skated Brooklyn, I skated consistently and the body gets warmed up where it's like I'm ready to jump, and I started jumping on soul grinds in a way I never have, or haven't, not never have, I just haven't in a while. So I don't want to force this rail, but I'm thinking soul, front side, or royale. I just want to try to get it first try because I don't want to fuck up. did not like that at all, but it's fucking for something maybe. This is definitely a get a warm-up in first maybe and then go for it. But the sole, that was crazy. That was second try. I should have had that first try. Lean too far back. Maybe try one more. Try to ride it out. Maybe get a different angle. Yo, there's no way I'm doing a fucking KG or a true Mizu if I'm like barely getting up on that. But I tell you what, that rail in Brooklyn, oh my God, I was jumping so fucking high. I'm trying to figure out like, and then again, the crash pads don't allow a lot of flexibility. But it does help to have a good warm up. I didn't like that fucking sole at all. A little bit lower this time because I'm leaning too far over, and every time I lean over I come off earlier. That was the one through the dick. Control, control, control. I'm thinking, geez, if I could get up on here on a KG, I'd be so happy. I know I could, which means I just gotta warm up to it. So maybe I'll try Royale. telling you, what you don't see is as soon as you land, there's a black, so you land on, so the bottom of the rails are on concrete, and then there's asphalt paving for the roadway, which is probably a little less than an inch. So basically right where I need to land is basically a trip hazard. So it's throwing me off for all of my tricks as far as like, where do I jump? Where do I not jump off? I want to hold that Royale to the end and maybe through the dick and then gap out. So my right shoulder, I've had problems on my right shoulder from some stupid BJJ sparring where this dude fucking damn near broke my arm. Again, going back over 10, 12 years, that still fucks with me now. And when I came out on that fakie, I had to like use a certain muscle to control where I'm going. And I think I not pulled it, but like, it just is one of those things where you agitate it. So I've been working out that arm a lot too, that muscle group. But if I'm gonna get the KG, I have to get that Royale to fakie, like perfecto. No hesitation, no delay. You come on like my special day. hip. All right, so that was better than I expected for the day. So got the legs sanded down at least, right? Maybe I fucked up on the waxing part, but once it rains, I'll know how it feels afterwards. Got a Soul confidently. Got a Royale confidently. The Royale Tafaki, not so confident. And then I got a Top Acid, which I was not expecting. Definitely wasn't in the dreams. For some reason, Top Acid is my safety go-to trick on everything, and I have not been able to channel that trick on anything. So that's a huge accomplishment. Wonder if this is a backslide rail. Maybe a front side backslide. Either way, I'm satisfied. This I know what the rail looks like, feels like. The more I skate, the more often I skate without getting injured is the more I can progress, right? The more I go, oh, I got that, right? So like just knowing that I could jump onto a straight handicap ramp rail, not a stair rail, on a Soul grind, let me know that I could still jump that high. It was more a matter of fear and maybe muscle memory, which means on a down rail it's even easier. And I think that's why I fell out on the first try, because I'm jumping high and leaning back. I need to lean forward. But yeah, all in due time and all in a day's work. Matter of fact, while we're at it, let's see what's up with this fucking, this other ledge. Because even though it's sticky, this might be possible for a trick, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking far as shit to get to, but if you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. So my only real question is, do you know what I'm saying? Maybe a backside? Let's just see what happens. Fuck, that's a fucking huck. It's a fucking huck. That's a fucking huck. And since it's not, I'm not 100% certain if it slides, I could die. That's a 6-foot huck. The pigeons. Fuck. I know I can jump that high, but the question... I'm gonna give you guys a break. We're still recording. Jeez, I realize I'm clipping it, right? So, alright, fuck it. I gotta make sure this shit properly slides. Come back. I could fucking super die. And nobody wants to super die. Let's take a look at the wear and tear. So there's some green. In my opinion, this shit does not slide, but I'm also not really getting on it to determine. I'm seeing green, but I don't recall sliding. I feel like, fuck. Let's try one more. Oh yeah, you could feel that it's not sliding. I could feel it just by rubbing this other wax on top. But now that I've kind of broken it in, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. right, that definitely made a difference. I don't feel as scared anymore. Definitely lost a lot of soul. A lot of good plastic gone to waste. Not waste, but it's the angle. Maybe if I can come straight at it. I just don't feel like I have enough speed. But yeah, it's possible. Let's try this again. Oh, fuck. Let's die. You know what? Let's stop and restart, right? Just in case. All right, so I don't know what happened there. I think I forgot to pick up the back foot, and then I realized top sole. Initially, when I started sanding it, I was thinking top sole, top acid. For some reason, I was thinking I could throw a true Mizu on there, and if I can't get a back rory ski, there's no way I'm getting a true Mizu on there. I'm coming from way over there, but I'm not going that fast, right? And I'm booking it. I'm not really booking it because I'm also partially afraid that if I go too fast and fuck up, like, you know what I mean? The faster you go, and if you're gonna go fast and get stuck. Plus, it's not just that I'm jumping far, I'm also jumping higher than I normally do. So it's all of those factors where I'm playing it safe in a happy medium. I'm pretty sure I feel like for me to lace it, I have to get out of that happy comfort zone and go faster, but going faster means that I have a higher chance of fucking up. And it's high enough where this is not a normal height that I jump to at this stage. I'm not confident that I can jump that high. You know, add the distance to it, and it's just like, oh, what a doozy. What a doozy. Something. Something Fargo, I don't know. In Minnesota. The steel toe boots. I got my steel toe boots. I really want this though, so I guess I gotta come back. But I would much rather go to bed uninjured. To me, that is a win. At least I know I can get up there. And to be honest with you, I still have nerve damage in my left foot. I tried doing jumping jacks recently, and I've just determined that I still cannot. When I hoop around and shoot around on the basketball court, I've determined that my left foot is not capable of jumping and withstanding heavy impact. That is on feet. On the skates, it's a different story because it's not bending. It's not doing this thing. But sun's coming up. I think it's a good time to call it. I think it's a good day to die hard. Nah, it's a good day to go to bed and say you did good, motherfucker. Let me see what time we got. Oh yeah, it's 6 o'clock. Jeez, I'm saying 4. That's to show you how much I know. 6 o'clock on a Sunday.